Hello there, folks. I'm Dan Brown from sortofinteresting.com, and today you're joining me for a trip down an interesting stretch of canal. If we say we're starting out from Maesbury here, then in literally just a moment's time, you're going to see a totally different canal that's completely derelict and run dry. And when you look at beautiful things like this, you've got the old lift bridge here in front of a little marina. This is all just around the Maesbury area. But once you've walked downstream, literally for a couple of minutes, you start to see a very different sight. So we're heading out of Maesbury towards the Welsh side. Now here you can see Newtown is 28 miles away, but this sign is actually the wrong way around, as it would originally have been on the far side of the canal. So we are heading down towards Newtown, although that sign would make it look like we were heading up to Frankton. I wanted to just draw your attention to this old wooden lift bridge, as I do love the wooden ones, because there's something really old and romantic about them, and having all these braces and stuff. I just think it's incredible that some of these things have managed to hold up as long as they did, or even that they can sustain and support the amount of weight that they do for any time, to be fair. So this is Bridge 83, where you can see the canal now becomes totally unnavigable. You've got the stop planks in there, and then the water level drops completely. Now, in 2014, I believe it was, this section of canal, just for another 450 metres, was actually filled, but it started to leak straight away, as I understand it. And so it's been then, for the last 2 years or so since, just at this run-down level. And you can see here, this is where the canal did go to, and you can see even where the water level should have been up to. But once you're the other side of that bridge, my goodness me, is it a different story. This is about the best stretch of canal we're going to see for the rest of this video, believe it or not. So, as you can see, there's a little bit of work that needs doing on this side, and there are a team of volunteers working and raising money to renovate and restore this canal. But as you can see, the amount of work that's needed, I mean, all of that sort of dry, all of these trees and all of this dry grass is literally meant to be the canal. So there was a lot of people saying that I would see this restored in my lifetime, whereas they wouldn't. Now that I've actually been down here for the first time in years and seen the state of it, I've got to be honest, I'm not quite certain I will see this restored in my lifetime, unless I live to be about 805. So this particular part, I thought, that little dip really is meant to be the canal, and once upon a time that was the canal. And I thought this particular stretch in the field here was a really sobering sign of just how much work needed to be done. That there's parts, like you can see here, where you would never know that there was actually a canal or anything at all here ever before if you didn't know to look for it. So this is where we're going to end our little trip, just past Criccieth and on the way to Pant. As you can see, that the canal literally comes to this dead end where the road and everything's been put down, and I don't know if that would have been a small tunnel or just a wide bridge, but you can see on the other side where it reopens. Now, not too far from here, there's another stretch of the canal that's been restored and got water in it, so there's sort of separate pieces that need joining up with the restoration process. So yeah, I just thought I'd share this with you. I hope you've enjoyed this look down a very different stretch of canal compared to what you're used to seeing in these videos. But until the next time, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're really curious, please do check out my short books for the Kindle. I used to live on a boat up until very recently, so I've got loads of boat life books. You'll find links to those in the description. But until the next time, just have an absolutely fantastic day. Keep it interesting, keep it boat worthy, and of course, my friends, farewell.